Yo, 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 it's RNG Unfiltered with your boy, Ricky.
And Gab, how are we all?
Good. Ep 3. No, Ep 2.
Yeah.
Recording 3.
Welcome to our new episode. Welcome
Yes.
to Pop Cultured,
Yes, pop culture.
where we talk about
Shit.
almost, pretty much, absolute shit. We talk about our current events and our current plays or whatever we're doing, or any sort of a drama that's going on in the world in regards to the pop culture stuff, I guess.
Yes, yeah. And your boys are here to crack a cold one. Not a beer, but
Unfortunately, not yet.
Monster. You know, because
Jesus.
Ah.
Fuck me. Yep. Welcome. We will, what do I want to start this one off with? I think I want to start this one off with, how you feeling?
Good, man.
How
I'm
you
alive.
doing? You're alive.
I'm alive. This will probably be in a future ep. We'll talk about it a bit more.
Yep,
I had a car accident on Saturday. Last Saturday.
For when you guys hear it,
No,
far enough before.
It would have been a week and a bit before
Yeah.
you guys could have died.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. But
for those who do know us and have actually seen the photo and the stuff of how it looked, yeah.
But I'm blessed. Someone is looking after me. So yeah,
Bless.
grateful.
Bless.
Grateful that I am here to record take 3
Yeah.
of episode 2.
So after our delay, I'm pretty sure everyone who has been keeping up to date will notice that we had a week delay in between. There was a bit of a technical difficulties
Yes.
with our recording stuff, mainly our mics.
Yeah, it was. We're blaming it on the SD card that Gav found
In one of the bags. Yep. So one of the SD cards I had put in. Yeah, so despite all that happening in the last couple of weeks, we're going to start you guys off with a interesting debate. Oh, no, yeah, actually, with a nice cheers to life. Cheers to life. That's what I've been choosing to for the last week since his car accident.
Yes. Oh,
but yeah, we'll start this one off with I reckon we'll start this one off with a debate. Why not? We'll start this one off with the console debate. We had this conversation with a couple of mates not too long ago, and we've had it between ourselves as well.
multiple times.
Yeah, multiple times.
Incrementally too.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
A little bit today, a little bit tomorrow.
Yeah, and see what's new. You know.
Yeah, for sure. So I reckon I think I'll start you with the question on what you think is the best console for currently for you that you enjoy using the most. What is your most enjoyed console right now?
Well, what you would have heard in the proper Ep 2, do you classify PC as a console, or
I classify it as a console, yes, because it is you're using it as a gaming console, yes.
Okay. I would say PC only because I use it most.
Yeah.
And I quite enjoy just being able to chill on the PC and
shoot with the boys.
shoot with the boys. You know, I'll pop on for half an hour and be like, Chris, fly back home.
He can't fly back home. He has to walk back home. Okay.
And then leave, you know. And since Helldivers 2 had an update with some of the ship modules that you can upgrade, I've sort of been back on the grind for playing that. Yeah.
Fair enough. A little bit of democracy.
Yeah, fighting for democracy.
Democracy.
You know, watching some of the charges just...
Blades?
Yeah. Fucking
3, 2,
go
1,
Beyblades.
let it rip!
You know, it's kind of funny.
Any OG will know that.
I was playing yesterday with Jerry.
Yeah.
And
Jerry's a friend.
And I was running by one of the newer chargers, so it's got extra armor. I think they're called brute chargers. I could be wrong. I kind of don't really.
I haven't played Helldivers in 2 months, so I can't tell you.
I kind of. at the point, you know, you don't really realize you just play the game.
Yeah.
You're like
autopilot.
you just like they're extra strong charger. I was running by it.
He's a big boy.
And then fucking Helldivers is so buggy. I just run by one of the brute charges and it just fucking yeets across. I was like, fuck. It just like starts fucking Beyblade. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then
little side venture. Do you remember the time at my parents' old place where it was 6 a.m. and 6 in the morning? Him, and a couple of mates. We were all at my parents' place. We were chilling around. The girls had left at around 3-4 in the morning. Like my partner and her friend.
It was earlier because we were watching FIFA.
Yeah, but we were dating, me and Sarah.
Oh yeah, no, I mean the girls.
Oh, the girls left a bit earlier. Yeah, may have been like 2 in the morning, but yeah. So it was about 6 a.m. and I kid you guys not, we got tired. FIFA had finished, all the games had finished, so we said fuck it. We started talking about Beyblades. So we put on the anime on the TV, and all 4 of us were sitting with our elbows out, spinning in circles, elbowing each other, trying to fucking play life-size Beyblades, bro.
And we fucking passed out on the couch.
Yeah,
like,
it was like
20 minutes later too.
I remember Mum waking up that day actually and seeing us 3 idiots all just asleep on the couch.
No, I swear they were away, weren't they? I swear they were away.
Maybe it was Carmen that saw us. I can't remember. Someone woke up in the morning and saw us. Like I think Carmen had come home or some shit, and she was just looking at us like, "What the fuck's going on with these idiots?" But yeah, that was top tier.
Oh man.
Anyway, besides our craziness, yeah.
What do you?
My games.
Your console.
My console. Yeah, I think like I've always been a PC. Actually, no, I've played a lot of PlayStation 3 in the days, but I think right now it's PC. I spend the most amount of time on my PC, whether it be watching Crunchyroll or Netflix whilst I'm playing RuneScape.
You're just watching the web browser.
Yeah.
Whatever you up to now on the web browser.
On the web browser? Too many. Yeah, fuck me. No, I'm in the middle of because I play RuneScape while I'm fucking playing. Fuck me. Shut up. Who the fuck invited this faggot? No, I was playing a lot of RuneScape and League at the moment. I'm playing ranked with Francis here and there. Whenever none of the other boys are on, I'll generally be sitting down playing RuneScape on my own or.
Because Francis plays a lot of League.
All of us do, man. We've been playing League since like 2015,
but
man.
Like, I've noticed Francis majorly just plays League at the moment. Either the racing
so
games.
Only when he's in our chat.
Yeah.
If he's in the other chat with Crystal and Mads, he'll be playing whatever. Like sometimes they'll play Minecraft for a bit. Then they did was it Rainbow Six for a while? I can't remember, but he'll just be sitting up there and chatting with them.
Did you ever play Rainbow on like console, or was it? Or
I played Rainbow Six a little bit, very little. I played it mostly on PC, and then at one point I played PC, but I tried controller.
Yeah, because like I went through the stage with my cousins, because like the younger one, not the youngest, but all of them are younger. Was playing Rainbow, and he's actually quite good at it. I think he got to Diamond. Like,
fair enough.
Yeah, he got real good, and I kind of just played with them for a while. And what's it called? The learning curve for it is like quite.
It's very high. It's similar to like Valorant, CS:GO. It's like everyone can kind of move around and kind of shoot. But in like stuff like Valorant specifically, there's lots of utility and lots of abilities and lots of stuff you have to understand. And then it's also knowing when and when not to peek. So I'm in the process of learning Valorant with my workmates. Like I've been playing with them. They're all like Ascended and Diamond or whatever it is, like the higher up down that area. And they're pretty damn good. I struggle, obviously, because I'm probably a bronze player, and I sit with them and I'm like, goodbye, there goes your head. Right. You're like, you can't breathe when you play with people that are like really good in those kind of games, but like that skill curve is exponential. Like once you get the understanding of how to move around and start aiming. Oh yeah, the rainbow. You know the sunflowers on fucking Plants vs Zombies.
Bro, that it's
But
like
yeah.
I've played Val and what is it?
Rainbow.
Rainbow, like both, which I've quite enjoyed. I've enjoyed both. I will say I like Val, but in saying that, I've always played Apex.
Yeah,
so,
you're an Apex boy.
Um,
He's an Apex boy.
with Apex, it's a lot more movement based,
Yeah.
which is at the moment quite fucked. Do you enjoy movement shooters or like tactical sort of like Val shooters?
Ooh. See, I think I've always been a movement shooter kind of guy, especially
Yeah.
with like the Black Ops days.
Yeah.
I used to be. I'm a big fan of the Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, MW 2, MW 3, like that
Yeah.
era of COD. That's what I essentially grew up on, and what was, in my opinion, one of the best eras of shooters in the world. Like it was absolutely amazing, like the Black Ops 2 days. So the movement, your slides, your jumps, your ducks, you're running around with subs, you're running around with a sub, going crazy. I love that kind of shit. I don't like the thing with me is like Val and Rainbow Six and stuff. Their pace is much slower than what I'm used to.
Yeah.
So I enjoy it. I'm just so used to fast paced games that it's really hard for me to be like,
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. What is it? Because I went from Apex when I first played Val with the boys. I went from playing Apex to Val. So you pretty much straight like yeeting yourself into a battle and like jumping around to like beep.
That's what my biggest thing with Val is. Like, if you go talk to my workmates now, he'll fucking tell you. I play Val like I play COD. And you can't do that. In my mind, it's so drilled in. I turn the corner, I see a guy, I jump and I shoot.
Yeah.
That is the biggest no-no in Val. In saying that, I got a triple kill the other day. It was the funniest shit.
No.
I'm in a lobby full of like platinums and diamonds.
Yeah.
I'm useless. I was last one alive. I'm walking into I can't remember the name of the map, but I've walked to the side where they have like this little alleyway, little undercover little room or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, I walk in, I shoot the one guy, get him in the head. I walk in, and then the other guy starts running. I get flashed. The guy starts running. I start jumping and spamming shoot. He comes in, headshot, clean. I'm like, yes. Then I get shot. Then I get a guy from behind me coming at me because there was 4 people there. I get a guy from behind me coming at me, so I jump up and I'm just like panicking. So I swing my controller, my mouse, hit him in the head. And then the 4th guy came in on one time because I only had like 1 HP left at the time of that. But they sat there like, mate, if I was on the other team, I would have thrown my controller out the window. I took out 3 guys with vandals because I jumped up and panicked like a 2-year-old. Like, it was hilarious, man. I was absolutely like, they all just looked like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, my best moment. I'm never going to beat this moment in Val. I'm just going to stop.
Did you clip it?
Nah, bro.
Damn.
I don't clip too, man. I really should because it was the most funniest shit. And they were just like, what the fuck?
It's like you don't really play much shooter with mouse and keyboard, do you?
Uh,
Were you playing Val with mouse
yeah,
and keyboard? Yeah.
all those kind of slower paced shooters I enjoy more with mouse and keyboard. Stuff like COD, Zombies, those kind of games, I will prefer having a controller.
Yeah. Damn. Because bro, I would have loved to see that. I need to update my Val and play some more.
Need to go start playing back into. I want to get somewhat decent at the game.
Because what is it? When I got tried getting back into it, this is when, so both times I had come off Apex.
Yeah.
The second time I came off Apex, I got real good at movement and what's it called? Do you know strafing?
Yeah, when you kind of go back and forth.
So yeah, it's sort of like
kind of like stutter.
Yeah, in a like, I could be. I think it's called strafing as a whole, but they pretty much jump over, but then they can move in a way where they jump backwards, so they look like they're gonna go like behind you. You turn around.
Oh, you mean kind of like slide strafing? Is that what it's called?
Tap strafe.
Tap strafe.
I think it's called tap strafe. So they jump over you, in a way, or
Move
jump.
yourself back and forth while crouching and standing up repeatedly.
It could be a different. No, it's probably something else.
I wouldn't.
But
know,
like, yeah.
but
So like I said, they jump. They go to jump over you, but they have such a movement and timing. They can swing back around.
Yeah.
Behind you, so you've gone and been like, "Oh shit!"
And they're like, "Hello, and then motherfucker!"
You're shredded. But I got to the point where I didn't learn it because I was like, I can't be fucked learning this
I'm
shit.
a casual gamer, bro.
Like, I can't be fucked learning this. So I would follow their shadow.
Yeah.
So I would be like, oh, wait. So I got back into Val. I was like, fuck this shit. I played like 3 games. I was like, I'm done.
they're the kind of games, though, if you're not good, you don't have fun.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be somewhat good to really enjoy the game. And if you're not, like, if you're playing against people that literally shit on you, you don't enjoy it as much because you're sitting there, you're walking around, not being able to see. Now, the good thing playing with my mates is, like, they're all higher up rank. Yeah. So even though I do pretty shit, I learn a lot.
Yeah. Because, like,
you know, Jesus Christ. And I tell them that. I'm like, look, I enjoy playing with you guys because what happens is when you sit down and I fuck up, I learn a lot.
Yeah.
And if I'm learning, I'm playing. But if I'm just playing by myself and I'm getting smacked around like a freaking little kid, like, I'm not going to freaking, like, I'm not going to enjoy it because I'm not learning anything and I'm not doing anything to make myself better. Like, I'm just getting on the same mistake over and over again, essentially.
That's kind of, I think that's why I've kind of, ever since Helldivers 2 has come out, I've enjoyed that because, like, I can have Jerry or, like, Cobe jump in, and then I'll be like, help me, help me, and I'll be like running with around. Like 3 charges and a bile, help me.
So that's when I came back when, like, it was only a couple months ago when I played and you and Jerry were still so far ahead of me at this point because I started the Helldivers trend with all of us. I played for like the first like couple weeks, got pretty good, and then just stopped. And then everyone else kept going. So I came back to play with the boys, and then all of you guys were so far ahead, and I had, like, no level, so I didn't have the weapons to kill these guys. And I remember, like, the fucking, what do they call it, the bile titans, the huge guys, spawn, and I'm just running around like, mommy, like, Jerry!
Right.
I'm, like, dolphin diving, getting abused, getting slapped around, bro.
Funny as fuck, because, like, it would just happen, and I'll be like, you've heard me in Discord, and I'll just be running, I'll be like, help me, help me, and then, like, 2 seconds later, it's like, oh, I'm good. I've just, like, killed the bile titan, 3 charges. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And then a bug breach will happen. I'll be like, fuck. Like, where are you?
Yeah.
And, like,
that's the good fun of that game.
And if Jerry's, like, playing with me, he'll be on the other side of the map. I'm like, Jerry! I'll run to him.
You're supposed to stay together. What is with the shenanigans?
No, because, like...
you want to complete all the missions simultaneously?
It's kind of like strat where like it's a part of it. Like I haven't really, this is just from personal play, where if you go 2 players each side,
2 is okay,
like,
but if you're playing with randoms, why aren't you and Jerry together once the 2 randoms go stuff off?
Like sometimes it doesn't happen like this, but sometimes Jerry might go off and do something like a part of like a little mission or like go explore for like samples, and I'm just like, oh, I'll just, like, go and do, like, the bug nest where I'm like, I don't mind. But sometimes it's like, fuck. Like, I actually need someone. I'm like, fuck. Talking about Helldivers and how much fun I've been enjoying it. Do you have, like, a top game you've, like, enjoyed recently?
Are we going into Game of the Week convo? Or am I going into just like, personal convo?
Like, just to see, because, like...
The games that I'm enjoying, like, I really do enjoy RuneScape.
Yeah.
Old school RuneScape specifically. I just find it's an easy game for me to get in, do a couple of things. I don't have to be... There is methods to be super efficient. No, you generally always got to think in that game, but it's like light thinking. Like, you know, what I do, got to do, what do I have to go for? Yeah. And I'm starting, like, we're doing a group Ironman, so me, Kobe, which is my close mate, Anthony is my cousin, and then I think one of our other cousins might be joining us, but we have, like, a group Ironman, and we're all kind of slowly building that account up. Because it's a game that's just... Anyone who's played RuneScape knows. It's not a game you quit. it's a game you just take really, really, really long breaks from.
Yeah.
And so all the boys that I've played with, like Anthony hadn't played for a year and a half, and he's like, I got the RuneScape itch. It's like Minecraft. No one
Yeah.
quits Minecraft. You just take long breaks. You
And
come
just
back
have
for a
that
little bit.
2 week
Yeah,
itch for Minecraft.
2 week like just a dose. It's like a drug dose. You take the
Yeah.
Minecraft dose in you, and then you're good for another
And
year.
you know what's funny? It's like I find my itch for Minecraft never aligns with your
Everyone
guys'.
else's. See, I just wait. I just get the itch, and I'm like, hey, anyone want to play a server? They're like, yeah, maybe. I'll go pay $50, make a server for the month. I'm like, I'm playing. Who wants to join? And then they all end up joining. And then there was the server that I last did. We did the roguelike adventures and dungeons. Really good mod pack. You should try it. Like they were playing in front of the month after I stopped. I was like, all right, fair enough. Like,
Yeah, because like Minecraft, I don't know if I've probably mentioned it with you previously where Minecraft, I didn't really properly dive into it till like 2 or 3 years ago. Like properly like bet the Ender Dragon and gone into
oh, that's when we had the vanilla server, eh?
Yeah.
That's when you actually went through. Because you told me, I remember that. You're
Yeah,
like,
'cause,
oh, I
like-
haven't done all this. And then so you ended up playing it.
Yeah, I never really like got into it. I would play like
a little bit.
like back in high school you'd get like
All the boys in the room
no,
for the LAN party.
in a way, but like you got the USB stick.
Yeah, yeah.
Minecraft,
And then it was like IT. Like back when we
Yeah.
had IT class, and like there's a whole row of us playing Minecraft on our work school computers.
Yeah, but that's like back in then. I never really did. I just played building, or I'd be like, try to
Just
go for
kinda just do
mining,
the-
just
yeah.
sort of whatever.
Fair enough.
In saying that and talking about what we've been finding interesting, what would be your game of the week?
Game of the week. Alrighty, so we're going straight to that, I guess.
In saying that, guys, this is like game of the week. As you've seen board games, this is more of like the topic of conversation we're talking about today.
So this week's game of the week will be video game related as opposed to board game. We are trying to mix up the games of the week, and dependent on our conversations or what we have as our topic for the day, we'll generally kind of try to skew the game of the week to that. So as a recommendation from us to you, in this case, we're going to have our personal game of the week. So what?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So stuff that we're currently playing that people like us might want to try as well.
What is your game of the week? Or what? Yeah. What is your game?
My game of the week, well, I guess the game I've been personally playing a fair bit this week, in my spare time when watching shows or whatever, will be Pokemon Platinum. Doing a Nuzlocke, my first ever Nuzlocke.
Is it? I think we've talked about it briefly before. Is it a light Nuzlocke or like a?
It's a light Nuzlocke because I've never Nuzlocked before. So for those who play Pokemon, or for the listeners that we have who enjoy Pokemon, most of you do know what a Nuzlocke is. For those who have played Pokemon and never done a Nuzlocke before, it's essentially personally set rules that make the game harder for you. So I'm playing with a rule set where, because I'm very new to it, I'm doing it the easy way. It's your Pokemon dies, you can't use it anymore. So if your Pokemon gets killed, you got to throw it in your box or release it, but you just can't use it anymore.
Do you release it or do you put it in your
I
box?
haven't got to it yet. I'll probably just put them in the box because I'll put them in like my box. Because I'm trying to name them the route that I caught them on or the place I caught them, so I know where I've also caught.
Yeah. You should put like box 31 as like dead.
Yeah. But like you can't reuse the same Pokemon even if you catch a different version of that Pokemon, right? So if if my Pidgey dies, I can't go and catch a Pidgeotto or Pidgeotto to replace it.
Line.
Yeah, I can't use anyone in that line, and that whole line is gone for the rest of the game.
So like say if you encounter it on route like say
2 and then
2, but then you can't encounter it on 104, you can't
catch the same.
So you can miss that encounter and catch a different
Yes, so I'm doing it so the rule is I can only catch one Pokemon per route.
Yeah.
And if it's one that I've already got as my first encounter, I can skip till the next first exclusive encounter essentially. Which means like if I came to route, like I was in Route 3, I found a I found a Shinx, but I couldn't catch it because it was my second one. So like I'd already got.
Oh, you had already.
No, sorry. Route 1, I got a bit off. Then I caught a Pidgey. And then like the next Pokemon encounter was a Shinx, but I can't catch that even though I really want it because
sad.
yeah,
That's sad.
even though I really want it because I really love this, but I can't go back to Route 2 now. If I lose my Pidgey or Bidoof, I can't go back to Route 2 to pick up a Shinx, right?
How far are you into it?
I'm almost getting up to the first gym. But like the thing is, I'm also not doing a level cap, so I know lots of people will play with a level cap where they will. I think your level of your Pokemon can't be higher than that of the gym leaders.
It has to be the same level, but if you're in the gym, it can
it can level up. Like if you enter the gym with a level 19, because that's the same level as
I'm pretty sure if it's the leader,
yeah.
like if you're versing the leader, you can go over, but if you're versing the grunts, you can't.
You have to go back and.
So you would want to say like, the leader. This is what I've seen and kind of gauge is like, you do it to say like level 14. Yeah. Or 13, just below. And
then you go and level up with the guys inside till you get to the leader. And then if your your highest level can't be that of higher than his highest level Pokemon. Yeah. So I think in the first gym you play against the Cranidos, which was like level 18 or some shit. I can't remember. Or 16. I cannot remember which Pokemon I'm talking about now because I played too many of the earlier ones.
It's Cranidos.
Cranidos.
Yeah, I kind of forget.
But yeah, anyway, those are going to roast me in the comments section later. That's fine. Probably. But yeah, so like, it's a nice, slightly more complex way of playing Pokemon because I've played these ones so many times. And Platinum's one of my favorite. Giratina's. People do no legendaries. I'm still going to cash the legendaries. I just won't use them until I complete the game. Right? And then once I completed the Elite Four, then I'll just kind of fuck around whatever I want to do. I'm pretty sure. Some people can use them, some people don't. But
okay.
Like it really depends how you want to do it. I might use only Giratina because that's my favorite Pokemon in the game.
Yeah,
I don't know how I'm gonna go.
They would classify as their own route, in a way, unless.
Well, they're their own encounter, right? Like legendary encounters because you do the 3 dogs.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure with the 3 dogs, I don't know if it's like in relation to the route or it's like a crossover of rules. Yeah. But I feel like because the dogs are roaming, it would be a bit harder to have it as an encounter on say route.
Yeah, like I would count them as separate personally. I'd say if you've actually encountered the legendaries, you can catch them.
Yeah.
Regardless. But some people would have the different rules. But yeah, that's my game of the week. My recommendation for those who enjoy Pokemon and like to play, want to have something a bit more challenging. If you really want to challenge it up and you think you're a god, go play Radical Red and then come back. Radical Red's a very hard.
Emerald Kaiser.
Yeah, that's another one. There's a couple of hard ones out there.
The hardest one, guys.
But yeah, what about you, kind sir? What's your recommendation for the people?
I'm not going to say Helldivers 2, only because I talk about it a lot. I feel like
that's already enough advocation for it.
Yeah, it's the only game I've kind of been playing. But I've been playing Dredge.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen, like...
You told me about it a few days ago, and I can't remember. Like, I haven't actually seen any gameplay for it.
So it's pretty much just an indie horror.
Yeah.
But it's like... It's not major horror. You're pretty much just like a boat. You can upgrade your boat to go fishing and dredging.
Yes, I remember.
So you got like big monsters, like evil boat. If you stay out too long, you start seeing like fake rocks pop up, but they can cause damage, and you can lose your loot in the process of like running into it.
Kind of like a survival horror game.
In a way, yeah. Like you got like spots where you can sell off your fish that you catch. Put stuff into storage, buy equipment sort of stuff. Like, I recommend it. Like, I was watching this YouTuber Insim, who I follow quite a bit. I don't know if you've heard of him.
No.
So he does quite a lot of horror gameplays, and I watched him play Dredge, and it was like, just watching it and now playing it, it's quite relaxing because I'm just there, and because it's an indie, you got that really like nice music. It's like
indie games are pretty good, and I like doing that at PAX, is going to the indie game spots and playing around those games. They're pretty fun.
Yeah, like highly like last few. I've played a few indie games, not a lot,
Yeah.
but the indie games I have played have been like top notch. One of the first games I played on my PC was an indie game called The Last Campfire.
Okay.
And it was just like a small puzzle indie game. And
Yeah,
it was
fair
actually really good because there was a story to it as well. So
always nice when they add a little bit of story and mystique.
So overall, like, I would say that's in one of my top few games.
Yep.
Like, only because it's like the first
nostalgia. It adds a bit of nostalgia.
Yeah.
Too.
Just before we finish, I wanted to ask too, what would be like your console ratings? Like, do you have, no, I won't say ratings. I would say what's
Ranking?
your all-time favorite console?
I would have to choose between PS3 and DSi.
Damn, DSi. That's old.
Yep.
That's old school.
Old school.
No, that's
that one. That one had memories because that had all my Pokemon games on it.
New school.
But yeah. But yeah, either them two or even the PC. PC's top tier. But if I'll let you have a top three, you tell me your favorites.
Ooh. My top, more for nostalgia because I played a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah.
And Nintendo, it would have to be between the Game Boy SP and the original DS.
Jeez, alright.
Yeah. So
said I went old school and then it showed me two older consoles than me.
Yeah.
Game Boy, I had a Game Boy Color.
But
and a Game Boy Advance
like
for a while.
those two are the first consoles because like
they're handheld, they're easy to take
like,
around.
You know, like the SP with the backlit.
Yeah.
Like you're just playing and then the DS you could actually play DS games and you're like and you could play R4. Like Game Boys as well, you know, and you're like, yeah, let's fucking go. So I would have to say I'm an old school, like we're
old school heads, but we're only 25.
I'm not that old school compared to people who play on their 64.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I will say two things. One, recommend Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke and Dredge from the two of us. Yes. And two, thanks for listening. I think we'll end it here. I think it was a good intro to some gaming, I guess.
Yeah, and to life. And to test recording 3. No, not test recording 3. Actual recording 3.
We will be back on track. I think we fixed up our issues, so this should last us good enough, all right?
Yes, we'll be back to normal.
Alrighty then.
That's RNG Unfiltered. We out.